Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching ICO Grill. Today we have with us Isaac Thomas, CEO and co-founder of VeganNation. Hello, Isaac. Thank you for being here.
Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you? Thank you very much for having me.
So could you briefly explain what VeganNation is and why does the world need such a project to start with?
I would love to. So VeganNation is a platform designed to unite the global vegan community. Today, there's about 300 million vegans worldwide, and we're aiming to unite everyone around a shared economy, a strong economy, and empower the vegan economy worldwide. We're building a vegan cryptocurrency, which will be the driving force behind our economy, behind our nation. The reason we need this is right now, vegans are, there's so many of them, but we're in small groups in every city. If you go on Facebook, you see vegans of New York, vegans of Russia, vegans of Tel Aviv, every city has a group of vegans. If we unite everyone and bring everyone into a real shared economy, our power is going to be so much more to really make a change in the world. And our main mission is to make it easier and more accessible and more affordable to be vegan worldwide. And by coming together, helping each other, and participating in a shared economy will make all that feasible.
Beautiful, beautiful vision. So can you explain a bit further how will the platform work? What's the use of the blockchain in it? And let's say I'm vegan, how would I benefit from VeganNation when it's up?
Beautiful. So VeganNation stands on three main pillars. So being vegan is a challenging lifestyle. With that in mind, we came up with the three main pillars to make it easier to be vegan. The first one is a food sharing platform. The number one challenge, the main daily challenge of being vegan is waking up in the morning and we think, what are we going to eat today? Where are we going to eat today? With that in mind, we came up with the idea of a food sharing platform, just like couch surfing for vegan food. So every vegan in the world can cook a meal in his house and either host another meal, another vegan in his house for a meal, or send the food with a takeout service to wherever that person is. We are creating the first decentralized restaurant chain for vegans worldwide, and we're going to make it accessible wherever I am in the world. That's pillar number one. The second pillar is vegan e-commerce. So being vegan is beyond food. Food is the main daily necessity, but being vegan is making sure that all our daily consumptions come from places that we believe in and buying products that we like. That means from clothing to shoes to cosmetics and to food supplements that were done in a fair way without harming any animals and done in fair trade and environmentally friendly. We will be a one-stop shop marketplace for vegans wherever they are in the world to find all the products that they want throughout their day.
So they will find them locally on the platform, or is that
both locally and globally? So if I'm sitting in Israel and I want handmade shoes from Ibiza, then I'll be able to find them on the VeganNation, and a small shop in Ibiza that makes handmade shoes can reach a global audience of vegans from all over the world that face challenges of finding real vegan shoes and things like that. So we are both catering to the local market. So if there's a local farmer that wants to sell directly to the consumer without going through the large supermarkets, then he will be able to find his local consumers around him, and the local consumers will be able to see the local farmers on our platform. And then on the other hand, a small business, regardless of where they are in the world, will reach a global audience of vegans worldwide. that's the vegan e-commerce platform. The third one is vegan content sharing. So by uniting this amazing community together, we're going to start sharing meals, start sharing consumer goods. People are going to start sharing content, sharing recipes, sharing blogs, sharing ideas, and we're really building a full vegan ecosystem to answer and make it more accessible for vegans all around the world.
Great. Well, as it comes to the food sharing platform, how does that complies with, let's say, food regulations in different countries, different markets? Do people have to be registered as let's say, do they have to be compliant to be able with any food regulations to be able to cook from their homes? How does that work?
Right. So obviously, we're gonna make sure that we comply with regulations worldwide. We really believe in the potential of this platform, and we're gonna do it right in every country we enter. Some of the stuff that you touched on, as far as local regulations, those are challenges that all startups around the shared economy, like Lyft, Uber, Get, Couchsurfing, Airbnb, they all face similar problems as far as the local regulation, and we're gonna make sure that we comply with local regulation.
Isn't it more complicated with food? Because people. Yeah.
Right. So food is more complicated on one hand, and that's one of the reasons why some other food sharing platforms haven't been able to succeed on a larger scale. But interestingly enough, we think that the vegan food answers that main challenge, because most of the food safety challenges are because of fresh meat, chickens, eggs, and things like that. When we talk about vegan food, it's plant-based. Your risk of food safety issues go down to a very minimal percentage. So we believe that we're going to be able to answer that challenge. Plus, obviously, we have a insurance bond that the company will have for any kind of safety issues whatsoever.
Yeah, because it's also important in terms of branding, because if in case that something happens to a customer, it could really hurt the brand. Right. Just
absolutely. So we will have we have a $1 million insurance bond to cover any case of safety issues from any kind, from food to other stuff, for our customers.
So will you require the people who cook from home to also provide a list of where they got their produce and to track the origin of the food they use?
Right. So we are the idea is that the blockchain brings the transparency and the authenticity of and validation of whatever is on the system. Our long-term goal and our roadmap is to build that food tracking system that people will be able to track, not just food, but any vegan product. People are going to be able to track from moment of inception through a smart contract till the end of its lifetime. So that is our long-term goal, to be able to track every product that gets onto the VeganNation platform. But that's further down the road when blockchain technology develops more and we develop all those features here through VeganNation and through collaborations with some other companies in the world that are working on those specific issues.
Yeah, great. Well, can you go a little bit further into what's the use of the token within your platform? Why would people buy the token during the ICO? Or what would they do with it?
Absolutely. So first of all, I'll talk again about the blockchain, and then that ties into the token. So people always ask why blockchain for VeganNation and why the vegan coin for VeganNation.
Yeah, exactly.
The two main things that blockchain and crypto brought to the world is transparency and validation. So transparency, you see everything on the blockchain, and the validation that whatever you see is really what you get with a very high level of certainty. Those are the two most important things for vegan people. I, as a vegan, I want to see exactly what I'm getting, and I want to know that what I see is really what I have. And that's why blockchain fits veganism so well. And we believe that that VeganNation will help blockchain come into our daily lives and the best way possible for real people to understand the benefits of the blockchain through their daily lives. That brings me to the vegan coin. So all commerce on the VeganNation platform will be done strictly by the vegan coin. So all payments throughout the platform for the food sharing, for the e-commerce, all the incentives for the content, it will all be done through the vegan coin. Now, not just that, we are signing up a bunch of vegan businesses and vegan organizations around the world that believe in the idea behind the vegan coin, that they want to be part of the vegan coin because they want to empower and strengthen the vegan economy worldwide. We have vegan restaurants. We have many organizations that want to be part of the vegan coin system.
Meaning that they will be accepting the coin at their business.
Right. So vegan restaurants will and we have already a list on our website, and it grows every day. Vegan restaurants, for example, that announce that vegan coin will be a method of payment in their physical locations. Now, why is vegan coin so important for the vegan community? First of all, a nation is as strong as its economy, and an economy is as strong as its currency. We're bringing all the vegan people together into a nation. We're building an economy, and we need a very strong currency to show the world how strong the vegan economy is. Now, why cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency, up to today, if me as a vegan, I pay with a dollar bill, I have no idea what that dollar did before me, and I have no idea what the dollar is going to do when it leaves my hands. It's totally anonymous. The dollar doesn't talk. Cryptocurrency brings that transparency that is so vital to the vegan community. I as a vegan, I'll be able to see, right? The vegan coin starts on June 28th, and from that day, it will be totally transparent for the rest of its lifetime. So I will be able to track my money, and I will have to take responsibility for my money and see where that money goes for the rest of its life. I'll be able to see if when I give a donation in vegan coin, that vegan coin really goes to the causes that I want. And that's what's so amazing about bringing the cryptocurrency into the vegan lifestyle.
Amazing, indeed. So, can you talk a little bit more about the token sale and the token?
Absolutely.
Yeah. When does it start and who can participate? What regulations do you fall under, and all that?
So the token sale and the ICO process is going to be based in London. So we're going to be fully compliant with all UK regulations that are one of the highest standards in the world. We're going to be fully compliant with there. We're going to be fully compliant in the United States. We're filing all necessary forms with the US, with the United States Securities and Exchange Authority. So we're going to be fully compliant as much as we can in every country in the world. We're going to be restricting people from participating in places in the world that it's not permitted. We're doing full KYCs. We want the vegan community to come participate in the ICO. We want it to be as transparent as possible, and we're going to be as compliant as possible on the highest level. We're working and we're accompanied by the top law firm here in Israel. We're accompanied by one of the top 10 law firms in the world that is making sure we comply globally with all regulations. Right now, we are in our private sale. That means we're going around the world meeting institutional investors, larger, big credited investors that want to participate in the pre-sale, obviously with substantial amounts of funds at this point. The crowd sale is going to start, right now we're scheduled for June 28th, and the ICO is going to be open up to 6 weeks. And because we anticipate the vegan community coming from around the world and participating in their crowd sale, and it's so important to us to have as many people participating in their crowd sale and not just leaving it to a small group of private investors that came in early.
So what would be the total amount of tokens distributed during the ICO, and will that be a limited amount, or will you issue more tokens later on?
So the token amount is going to be a set amount. There's no mining. We're never going to issue any more tokens. As far as the exact token economics, we're still finalizing the model with some of the top economists here in Israel, some incredible blockchain minds. We're finalizing the model, and as soon as that's finalized, we're going to put it up on our website and add it onto our green paper.
You have a green paper.
Obviously, what can you expect from VeganNation? To have a white paper? We have to have a green paper.
Of course. So what is the current stage of development of the platform? Can you speak a little bit about that?
I would love to. So the platform, we started building the platform 7 months ago. The technology behind the platform is ready and being advanced every day. It's in beta. We're structuring it together with amazing design that will be super interactive with the customer, making sure that the customer has the best experience while using VeganNation. We plan to launch the food sharing platform at the end of the ICO in select cities to start, and then we're going to grow worldwide. And according to our roadmap, we're going to start the content sharing soon after, and the vegan e-commerce.
So where are you starting it?
We're going to start it in 2 cities in the United States and possibly 1 in Europe. We're finalizing those locations as we speak. And again, all the information will be up on our website as soon as it's finalized, and we're going to be happy to announce it to the world every stage of the way.
So speaking of the future developments, can you shed a bit light on how the proceeds from the token sale will be used for that?
Absolutely. So about 30% of the token sales will be used for research and development. We're working with some super bright minds here on the blockchain, on the blockchain structure, and where we're going to take that, the vision that we see for VeganNation sitting on the blockchain, and all the benefits that the blockchain can bring VeganNation. Substantial funds will be dedicated towards that. We strongly believe in that. And then running such a company, running a shared economy requires a lot of customer engagement, customer acquisition, marketing, and things like that. And we're going to invest heavily to make sure that every vegan in the world will know about VeganNation, and as many as possible to participate, teach everyone what's blockchain, why is blockchain so important to the vegan community, teach everyone how to use the vegan coin in the most responsible way and the most engaging way. We don't want vegan coin to be just another investment token. We want vegan coin to be used on a daily basis for vegans around the world, not to hold on to it, but to really participate in the economy. And all that process costs a lot of money. And as we see with other shared economy companies, they all need to raise substantial amounts of money in order to grow globally.
So how will you sustain yourself after the ICO? How will VeganNation make money?
So that's one of the main reasons why we're doing an ICO, is to raise a substantial amount of money. Our soft cap is $10 million. Our hard cap is $60 million. Plus, we have a whole incentive system behind the token, and all that is to ensure that we have enough money for development, marketing, and a very comprehensive incentive model to make sure that we can, number one, develop the company in the way we envision, and second of all is getting out there and incentivizing the community in the best way possible to come participate.
Yeah, but for how long do you anticipate that this proceeds will be enough to sustain the platform? What happens afterwards?
So first of all, VeganNation is a for-profit company. The platform is going to be run in the first couple years. We have zero fees. We want to bring as many people possible. It's going to be zero fees for merchants, for food sharing, transactions. We're going to grow the platform, and then we're going to evaluate our the business model, and we're going to charge a very minimal fee in the years after.
Okay. Sounds fair. So how do you plan to run the company? Are you considering the very popular now decentralized model of operation, or how will be the company run?
So we are, and this is what keeps us up at night. This is some of the most heated conversations in our throughout the team and the people around us. We're trying to build everything as decentralized as possible. The tokens, the vegan coin, as soon as it hits the market, that aspect of the company will be totally decentralized. We're going to have no ability to go issue more tokens or things like that. So we're building the token economics to be totally decentralized. VeganNation as a platform obviously is a for-profit company. We're gonna run it, but again, we are building a vegan marketplace, and with that too, we're gonna try to give most of the power to the community. Again, we're gonna have to steer the ship, but we want the community to participate. The entire system, the food sharing, and for everyone on the marketplace, it's gonna be through a rating system, just like you rate on the couch surfing, Airbnb, Uber. We're also going to have a rating system that people are going to be able to come participate and decide for themselves who are the best service providers and who they want to deal with.
Great. Well, as we are coming to a close, would you like to share a few words on what are your biggest challenges ahead and what are some risks facing VeganNation? And
Absolutely.
how about it, of course.
The way?
And how are you planning to go about that?
Oh, absolutely. So first of all, the risks involved, obviously there's always with a startup, and especially something on this scale, there's always risk involved. I'm not an investment advisor, but wherever there's risk, there's a reward. And the reward over here is building an incredible united nation from around the world of all these amazing people and people that want to find out about veganism. That's a reward that keeps me going and gives me energy regardless of all the risk that we face on a personal level, that we invested into this company, our time, day and night of efforts. We truly believe that this platform is going to make a big difference in veganism worldwide. The challenge is bringing everyone together. So we try from our close circles and grow the circle. But obviously the biggest challenge is to get out there, make sure that vegans know about us, and make sure that we give the best customer experience when people hit our platform, and to really create a safe and happy vegan marketplace worldwide.
Great. Well, thank you. Would you like to share some final words and invite our community to support you?
Absolutely. So I'm a true believer in the combination of veganism, cryptocurrency, and blockchain. I think the three of them together is really the future of the world. It's a future to a transparent world. It's a future to a fair world. And it's really a future to a happy world. And that's the message that we're trying to convey. And we invite everyone that wants to participate and that shares this vision for the world to come participate. And the more people we have, the more engaged community we have, the better we'll be.
Thank you for those final words, Isaac.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time.